Good morning, it is Javon Parrott and welcome to the Morning Drive, and today we're talking about making some avalanches. Woo! So you think about an avalanche, you can't really start an avalanche by force necessarily. Think if you were going to go up to a big giant snowbank and you were going to push on one side to try to make the other side start avalanching, right? It doesn't work. You just push yourself right into the snow and nothing would happen. Kind of like a string, right? You can't push a string along, you got to pull a string along. So with the same way, avalanches start by very subtle shifts inside the snowbank, and that subtle shift inside the snowbank changes the structure that's kind of holding it up and releases the potential energy that had always been there. So the energy, that crazy, vast, often destructive if something is in his way, right? Energy of an avalanche, it seems like it came out of nowhere, but it has always been potential energy, such as an atomic bomb, right? Atomic bombs, the atomic energy of a bomb like that is always here. It's what keeps our atoms together, right? And so the atomic reaction releases the energy that's compressed in an atom, and there's just a few of them, and it turned into this giant bomb. So think about that kind of energy always available for us, and it doesn't come from force like trying to push the avalanche. It comes from subtle shifts within, and then the release of this potential energy comes flooding forth. So how do we release the potential energy? How do you do the subtle shifts? Well, first way to do it is changing your internal energy patterns, right? You can tell how you're vibrating by how you're feeling. So if you can feel good now, you're most likely going to have better results. Feel good now. So how do you feel good now? Well, first of all, get out of your past. That's where all regret lives. Thinking about all the things that we regret, it's not very helpful. So just release it. You're not going to change it. Just release it. And then get out of the future, because what could you do in the future? You can't do anything. All fear lies in the future. So come back here to right now. So if you just did that, just focused on right now, like I'm focused on driving while doing a video, it becomes a lot more peaceful. And if you are more peaceful because you're right now, things work out better. I mean, that alone changes everything. So feel good now by coming back to the present. And if you must, think of stuff that you prefer. I mean, if we're making up a bunch of stuff, might as well make up something good. So make up something good. Second step is the what if or the what for exercises, like we talked about before. And it's just different ways of framing things and realizing you can let it all go. Let it all go. So using the what if and the what for exercises to make a clear intention and then letting it go. Make a clear intention about what you'd prefer in life, but then you got to let it go. Because if I make a clear intention of I have to close 20 loans a month, and then when it doesn't happen right away, I start to stress about it. And when I stress about it, I actually hold back and sabotage my own progress towards letting that happen. I sabotage myself. So it's really important to get clear about the thing that you'd prefer in life, but then you gotta let it go and then enjoy your moments. Back to number one, feel good now. And then number two, get clear about what that is, let it go, practice the what if, the what for exercises in those other two videos, and then once you can release it, then you can just enjoy whatever the moment you're in. And voila, awesome stuff starts to happen a lot faster than you would if you would have used force, like pushing it. Be the avalanche. Don't use force. Use the power, that's the potential power that's there, that comes by doing subtle shifts deep within, and the power, the potential, almost infinite power, maybe real, the infinite power available to us comes flooding forth.